Get me that 6. We need more power.
Here we are at the Stronghold booth, and we are once again with Stephen Buonocore from Stronghold Games. Stephen, we're at Origins, and you're back in your spot.
I'm actually in a bigger, better spot.
You're right. It is.
I'm usually warming back, but we upped our game again.
You did.
We try to do that every time.
This is awesome. So, you had 2 big announcements in the past week or so. Before we talk about what's here at Origins, why don't we talk about those?
Yeah, just this week I announced 2 things. I put out 2 press releases. On Monday, the release was about the Golden Ages, which is a Civ building game, a Euro Civ building game. So it really gives this nice streamlined mechanic. So Eurogamers are going to love this kind of game. It doesn't have that overwhelming conflict. There's only 4 wars in the game. But what it does is you get that exploration feeling because you're exploring the world as you go along, taking over territory, occasionally having a bit of a conflict with somebody, and then coming back and building your stuff up again and again and again. It's really nice. It's by a small publisher out in Italy, Ergo Ludo Editions, and it was a big hit last year at Essen, and we got the license, bringing it over to America and the rest of the English-speaking world. Very excited about that one.
Awesome.
And then a really big one on Wednesday, did it specifically to do it for the convention here at Origins. We announced Porta Nigra with Eggerspiele, the great German publisher there. Porta Nigra is by Kramer and Kiesling, Wolfgang Kramer and Michael Kiesling, and they are one of the big design teams in the world. Recently, Palaces of Carrera in the past, the Troyes and Russells, however you pronounce that one. I mean, they have a whole slew of just great games, so I'm so excited. I mean, putting that as the #1 game in my Great Designer series, so we're really excited about that as well. This game is about literally building the Porta Nigra, which is a 2nd century Roman city that's in Germany. It was Roman settlement in Germany. And you literally use 3-dimensional pieces to build parts of it around the board. It is so cool looking. That Troyes is one of their games, that Troyes style piece that you build up in various sections of the board, it just looks great. So I'm very excited about that game. That'll be an Essen release, as well as Golden Ages.
All right, so we'll look forward to those at Essen now.
That's right.
We're here at Origins, and you've got 2 new releases here, Dark Moon and La Granja.
That's right. Both of those games are sold out already. Dark Moon sold out on day 1, and La Granja sold out on day 2. And airshipped them over, along with good old Diamonds is here too. Not even back in stores, been out of stock forever. Going to be back in, this will be back in stores at the end of the month.
Oh, awesome.
Dark Moon and La Granja have a street date now of July 22nd. But you can also pre-order them on the Stronghold Games website for 30% off of their price, and you'll get them shipped to you before they're in the retail stores, before they even go out to distribution. Dark Moon is a hidden trader game. It was a game that was formerly known as BSG Express. The designer stripped all the BSG out of it, and has now rethemed it to you're a miner on the Dark Moon of Titan, Dark Moon Titan around Saturn, and somebody or people get infected and are trying to destroy things, and nobody knows who they are. The brilliance in that game is that you roll dice behind your screen, and every time you roll, you have to put a die into the pool to see if you're going to make the task or not. But here's the catch. Every one of those dice have 4 negative sides and 2 positive sides, which means on average, with 1 die, you're going to be rolling negative. With 2 dice, you still have a 50-50 chance that you can roll both negative numbers. So it's so hard to figure out. The infected party or parties are really difficult to find out. So the cursing immediately starts, and the finger pointing, and you're infected, F you, this, that. So it really keeps that high level of tension. And the coolest part of all, you do the whole game in an hour 15 minutes versus Battlestar Galactica, which is a 3 or 4 hour it's an event when you play that game, which is one of my favorite games. But now distill that level of betrayal and tension and paranoia into an hour game. If you play 3 of those games, you're going to be like, I want to kill people at the end. So that's great. And La Granja is farming in the Mediterranean. Tom Vasco loves trading in the Mediterranean. This is farming in the Mediterranean. You're farming on the island of Mallorca, off the coast of Spain. And you're trying to build La Granja, or La Granja, if you're a dumb American like me, where it was the grand estate, the biggest, best estate. the coolest part, everyone has their own player board with cutouts where cards will slide under and it'll expose a part that's active for that card. Like on the bottom, it'll be an effect, a worker being there, and it'll give you a power. On the top, you slide them there and it'll show the goods. It's a market barrow that you can bring goods into the market. On one side, it's your farming fields, the other side it's farm extensions. And all of this serves the purpose of scoring victory points by growing grains and turning them into food and to taking pigs to market and things like that, farming in the Mediterranean, but really beautiful. It's a very Feldian kind of game, lots of ways to score victory points. You know, victory point salad kind of thing that people like in those kind of designs.
Awesome. Let me grab a quick shot here of this full booth. Everybody playing demos over here.
The booth has been off the charts, big and full the entire time, which is great. Origins had the biggest number of pre-registrations it ever has. They had 7,000 pre-registers this year versus 5,000 last year, which broke their record, and they've really come back. So it's been a great show, obviously sales-wise, obviously buzz-wise. The halls have been crowded, everything's been going on and on and on. It's been really good.
It's been a great show. Stephen, thanks for taking a couple minutes to talk to me.
No problem, Elliott, anytime.
We need more pounds.